Hi guys, it's Big Al and welcome to my new series for the channel, Motorsport Manager. We're going to have two of these running for this channel. We're going to have the standard Motorsport Manager with obviously with all the Formula 1 built in. Short races, 12-20 laps a race. This is going to be basically using their almost like vanilla build with the Formula 1 built into it. And then we're going to have a second series running at the same time for Create Your Team. Now, this is one of the new things coming onto the channel. So we're going to have our Football Manager and now we're going to have Motorsport Manager on the channel. So let's get kicked in and let's pick a team from the lowest tier possible. Let's let that load up. Okay, here we are. So we got to put in all our details. So let's put in some of Big Al's details. So, obviously, as I said, there's going to be two episodes coming out for Motorsport Manager. One is the standard career where we're going to try to take a team from the bottom, the GP3 basically, all the way up in the Formula 1 and see if we can win the Formula 1 championship with the big boys. And the other season that we're going to do is create a team. But for this one, it's going to be the bog standard. So, as you can see, there's a GT series and Endurance series is available. If people are quite happy watching what we have here and they want to see a GT series and the Endurance series, I'll unlock them and I'll publish them on two separate videos on a different day. But obviously there's going to be two episodes a day, one in probably around lunchtime, the other one in the evening. One's going to be this version that we're going to show you now, and the other one's going to be the create our own team, which obviously we're going to call Big Al Sports World because that's the name of the channel. But anyway, back into this, we're going to start off in GP3, take the worst team possible and see if we can get them all the way up to Formula 1 for GP2 Formula 1. The lowest team here expected to finish is 10th, and it's High Tech Racing. Now, we could go with this team is due to finish 9th, but I think we'll go with the team that's due to finish bottom of all the teams. Horrible looking car, I know, but let's get it on and see what we can do. There's no pressure for us, and see if we can actually figure this all out and get ourselves up to the top division. Hi guys, and welcome back to my Motorsport Manager. As you can see, we're ready now. The game's finally loaded. We are with High Tech Racing with two English drivers. Let's have a quick look at our drivers. 2 and a bit stars for Callum Elliott. Jake Hughes is 1.5 potential 2 and a bit. And obviously our reserve driver, the German Ralph Aron, is only 1 star and a bit. So obviously I'll be looking to improve our drivers. Maybe not the first main 2 drivers. I might actually leave the drivers for this season. Get the scouting facility built, etc. And build it up. Yes, I have played this game offline, so I do know bits and pieces of what has to be done. Our car, well, it's like the worst car possibly going. We are bottom of overall. Yeah, we are basically the worst car possibly going. Excellent. Not what we like to see. Horrible livery. But we got quite a lot. There's our pit crew. Let's have a look at our sponsors. We got one offer so far. Let's see what it is. 1.2 and a 1.7 first place. Well, we ain't going to get first. No chance in hell. There's no point in even taking that sponsor. It's going to expire. Let's get realistic, guys. We ain't going to do very much. Let's have a quick look at our messages. Our drivers in the European Series. That's good. He's got good potential. Well, he doesn't really, but, you know, better than nothing. Let's see. What does it say? Predicted end of season is 19th. Fantastic. Just what we wanted to hear. Jake Hughes is probably one of the worst drivers. Okay, brilliant. He's projected to finish 20th, and Aaron is just awful. Okay. So the first thing we're only on secure as well. So our drivers aren't too bad. Our pit crew is decent. We're 6th in the pit crew now. We have no sponsors because they're awful. We're up to 9th in the staff. Headquarters is 7th. Drivers were 9th, okay, and the car we're last. So let's go in here and actually, can we see our staff? So, our lead designer, we need to improve our lead designer and our 2 race mechanics. That will be the first port of call and see what we can come up with. So already our first contract proposal's in. He's probably not going to be happy. Considering. Where is it? What? Come here. Yeah, so we've been announced as manager. Woo! Let's hopefully we can get some decent racing out of here. Yeah, don't care about him. Mixed appointment. Okay, mixed reaction. Okay. Looks interesting, but let's go back. Okay. We're on our last chance. Wages are important to him. Well, that's all I can give you. He wants a better signing on fee. That's all I can give you. Let's hopefully he'll sign then at the end of that. Interviews. Ooh. With F1 Magazine. Congratulations on joining High Tech Racing. Are you interested in doing... Let's attend the interview. Yes. Well, you currently picked a tough task as your first job. Are you expecting to pick up many points this season? I'm quietly confident that we'll manage a few decent finishes, but I'm making no promises. Sounds like a good idea. Callum Elliott is seen to be your top driver by your fans. Do you agree with that? Or would you say Jake Hughes is a lot better? I'm lucky enough to inherit two decent drivers. There we go. Even though I want to get rid of Jake Hughes over the time and Callum because they're not the greatest. But this season, we'll stick with them. Next season, they're both gone. We get maybe 3 or 4 star drivers in and start winning this championship. So, in the FM Magazine season preview, I wrote that you expected to finish 10th in the team's championship. Is that accurate, or do you think you can do better? The projection seems fair, but will hopefully surprise everybody. You've been a legendary engineer in the pit lane for years now, of course. Engineer by trade. Of course I'm an amazing engineer. Are you expected your background to give you advantages? Well, obviously, I'll have some greater insight into the development of the car. Boom, boom, boom. Finish interview. But I don't want to start improving it until we get... Oh, she's almost in as well. So she wants more wages. That's all I can give her. She wants a better signing on fee. Okay, that's the max I can give her. So... And he wants to come in. Yes. So what is he? Let's sign him in. And we get rid of you. Yes. Bring him in. Boom. We got ourselves a new lead designer. That now means we can go to the car and improve some parts. Let's design a new part first. So we will get a new engine to start off with. Of course. Top speed plus 15, 25 plus. Yeah, we'll go with the... We'll break the law. It's going to cost us 1.5 mil. That's fine. We can handle that. But let's go into improve our parts now, because we really need to improve our parts. So, as you can see, everything is absolutely awful. So, if we improve reliability on that, and on no brakes, and improve the performance on both gearboxes, I think we'll go with. Now, obviously, it won't be done for the first race, 42 days after, 75 days after. But if we get them up to 70-80%, that will do for the time being, and then we've got to work on all these others. We're building a new engine anyway, so one of these engines won't get improved. We'll just leave it, and we'll improve the other engine until we build a new engine. We've got another offer. 5th or above. Upfront payment of 1 mil. Bonus race 800,000. Well, I'll accept that, because, you know, we might actually get above 10th. We could do with the money, so an extra mil in the bank is always perfect. It's what we like to see. We still don't want that offer. Let's have a look. And Kevin Stoll's in. Boom. Let's get him in and get rid of Miguel. So you're going to replace him. Continue the finances. Boom. He's in. Miguel is out. So now we've got a 5-star potential mechanic, 3-star lead designer, and hopefully we'll get the other guy in to replace David Boyle. So there we go. We got ourselves a new mechanic who will be working with Jake Hughes. I really should have made him work with the other guy, but we can switch them around. It's not the end of the world. And it's coming up to our first race of the season. And what can we build? We got 11 million left. I am going to build a scouting facility because I believe for next season, I'm building for next season. If we have a scouting facility, it means we can scout all the young talent and hopefully pick up a young driver, which would be absolutely fantastic. Because at the minute, we aren't scouting anyone. We got 3 slots. So let's have a look. Let's sort them out by age. If it'll let us. Let's scroll up. So let's put the youngest guy is 19, is he? Okay, so we want people who haven't got anything. Okay. Oh, that's why. Go back to scouting. We want drivers. So we're going to scout all the youngsters because we want to get 2 young, exciting drivers next year. So we'll pick the first 3, get them scouted, and then we'll go down and scout all the other young drivers and see if we can get a decent couple of drivers for next season. So guys, welcome back, and here we are at Tondela, round 1 of the GP, and unfortunately it has not been looking great. It's absolutely chucking it down. So we're going to send them both out on intermediates. We are going to leave it exactly how it is and see how these guys get on. Now I will literally simulate the practice sessions, and I'll just adjust the car for the race. So as you can see, simulation for practice session. Not really worried about the first race anyway. So we'll see how we do for standings. It looks like 11th and 14th in the grid. That's not too bad. I can handle 11th and 14th on the grid. That's 11th and 14th according to this, but I don't believe it's qualifying places, to be honest. Because there is no qualifying in GP3. It's just where you start. Okay. So let's get moving on. Let's get this race started. 16th and above for 75,000. The sun is out. What a surprise. Practice session was complete rain. The sun is out. And as you can see, we're going to be starting probably last on the grid, to be fair. Oh, no, we are starting 10th. Okay. Well, I can't see us being there for too long. We'll probably... So, Elliot's 17th. Hughes is down in 10th. And lights are out and we're off. Are we off? We are, very slowly. Let's speed the game up a little. Go to 4 speed. Straight away, Hughes is down to 11th. Down to 12th. As Elliot is now up to 16th. And Hughes is down to 13th. Back up to the 11th. Hughes is fighting. And it's all go, go, go. Overtaking galore in the first lap. And he's in a 4-way battle at the minute. With Dennis, Ericsson and Newey. And Elliot's up to 16th as he drops back here. And he's up against Beckerman, Balocki and Hubert. And already he's all over. Will he take him? He's up. No, he's back down to 16th. He's been taken. Beckerman got back inside him. And already Hubert coming back at him. Exciting first lap. Plenty of overtaking. Let's see where Hughes is. Hughes is defending for 11th, but he's gone back into 11th. Can he get him up in the inside of the corner? No. And Aiken literally leaves him sitting for dead. But we have got the worst car. And here he goes, down to 12th. Yeah, as Newey now takes over him. And then Lacey might take him as well. He could be dropping down to 13th here, Hughes. Elliott's still in 16th, as you can see, slowly behind it. Lacey straight through the gap. And 14th now coming at him. Broccoli coming straight at him. And it looks like Hughes is just going to drop right down the track. Hughes is getting demolished by everyone. At this rate, Elliott's going to be up against Hughes. Because Elliott's down in 15th. He's only 2 positions Now definitely only 2 positions behind. 15th now going for the Beckerman going down the inside. No, he's stuck behind him. As Hughes is now trying to fight it back. Hughes is still trying to fight. Elliott can't seem to catch. We are burning our tires away here rightly at the minute. And Hughes is holding on to 14th. 14th and 16th keeps us inside our target, which is what we want. I might have to turn the volume off for the engines because I can barely even hear myself speak, never mind anything else, guys. And Piquet has put in the fastest lap, it doesn't surprise me. Right, we only have 4 laps of fuel left, so let's drop it back. Tires are nice and warm. Let's drop them back to medium and neutral. Because these tires are supposed to last 8 laps. Elliott's in 16th. Hughes is in 15th now. So we got 15th and 16th. He wants revenge on Beckerman. Well, you need to catch him then, don't you? So I can use up one of the guys. Right, let's put you in overtake mode so that you can actually maybe attack him a little. Your engine is looking good. Your engine's looking slightly better. And he does, he's taking him. Hughes is taking Beckerman again. Yeah! He felt good, but he's coming back. Can Hughes hold him out? It's Hughes v Beckerman. Beckerman coming at him. Hughes is holding him, but Beckerman's got the speed. And Beckerman takes him again. Oh, Hughesy boy. Beckerman just left him down that straight. It showed the power difference is 17th, which is Lordini, is taking on Elliott now. And Elliott just gets absolutely slaughtered down the straight. Absolutely hammered. You can see the power difference between our 2 cars. Hence why I'm building a new engine. We need a new engine, because this isn't good enough. We need to stay in the top 16 now. He needs to get your way. He's left you for dead, man. No point in you complaining, Elliott, because he left you for dead. We're still on board here with Hughes, who's still... Oh, sorry, no, we're not. Now we're on board with Hughes, who is still chasing down Beckerman in 14th as Lorendi is coming up his outside. And Hughes is having to push himself a little to keep Lorendi from taking him. And Elliott's now got Hubert on his back end. So the 2 red cars are all over our driver as the 2 teammate Ericsson and Beckerman fight it out in front of us, which should help come to our advantage. And Elliott is down now to 18th. Looks like he's going to drop down to 19th as Baptiste is starting to attack him. Hughes, as we're still on board here, is still defending off Lorende, who's coming up his inside. No overtaking in Sector 3 as Alessi is out of the race. The first crash of the season. And Hughes is down to 15th. Hughes is down to 15th. And we're only 19 runners left. And can Hughes keep it up? Now we're going to make Elliott push a little to see if we can get it back. I'm going to make him drop a little because I don't want his engine to go. Because it's down to 55%. Hughes is all over the back end of Lorende, who's getting out of his way. He won't get out of his way. And Hubert's coming up behind him as well. But as Elliott now trying to retake 17th, Elliott's in a battle with Batista. And Batista won the battle in the bend. As now Puccini has coming back at him. 19th is coming in at him. Can Elliott hold him off? It doesn't look like it. He's going out around the outside a long way round. And he is taking him. Oh no, Elliott has hold it out. No, he hasn't. He's gone in the 19th. As we call back up onto Hughes here, who's down in 15th. Struggling now. We are absolutely struggling. These other drivers around us, they must be on push and overdrive or something. Conserve fuel on push, really? Ericsson's on push his tires and conserve his fuel. But we're going to be coming in probably next lap for fuel with Hughes on a new set of tires. I think we can. His tires is getting cold, so we'll push him on the tires, same as Elliot now. Let's push them both. I don't want to fill up my... let's conserve your fuel. Can you conserve your fuel? Go you down to medium. So we don't want them both coming into the pits at the same time. We want one to go an extra lap. So we'll let Elliot go out for one extra lap. So we're told him to conserve his fuel but push his tyres, because his tyres have got loads left. Hughes is on medium with push now, as he's trying to close up this gap. And around the bend he still can't push up the gap. Still nobody has pitted yet, which I was quite shocked at. I would say next lap most people will pit on the soft tyres, because there's only 2 laps of fuel. We're in lap 4. We're still within target by 1 car, but Elliot's just not doing it at all. Elliot is just no hope. And he's supposed to be the better driver. You can't get past Ericsson. No, you can't. But there's a nice gap between you and Ericsson at the minute, as Elliot's trying to fall way behind in 19th. So we're hoping now Hughes will keep us in the objective, because we would like to get it. And Baptista's now crashed, so there's no overtaking in sector 1 now. So no matter what, we will get a minimum of 18th position in the race. So my question is, do I bring... I gotta bring in Hughes this lap. We're gonna give him another set of tyres. We're gonna fill him right up, because there's what? Yeah, we'll give him full lap. Let's check his park condition. Excuse me, guys. His gearbox is on the way out, but that's fine. We'll go with a fast pit stop. Let's risk it for a biscuit. Let's make him go all at it. You might as well. We're coming in this lap. Look at the difference from Hughes now. He's really bombing up the back end of Ericsson this time. And there we go. Keep on going, Hughesy son. You're doing well. But you're coming in this lap, so it makes no odds. I've just told him to go for it. As soon as he gets into the pits, we'll then let Elliot go on past, put Elliot on full out attack. See if he can get back up position. And whoa, up the outside. Will Hughesy take him? Hughesy leaves Ericsson for dead. Straight past him as if he didn't even exist. And now Ericsson's coming back at him. Will Hughes have the power out the straight? Hughes is taking him out the straight. There we go. Will he get up to 13th? Fantastic driving there by Hughes. Obviously, once he pits, it's going to put him off, but that's alright. He should have enough to get into the pits. I'm just thinking Elliot may not, even though he's on conservative fuel. There we go, into the pits, 14th and 15th. So we'll move over here. Where is he on the track? He's just gone past the pits. So you're coming in this lap. Another set of super sauce. Fill him right up. Park condition, how you looking? His gearbox is nearly gone. Man, the gearboxes are both nearly gone. Yeah, another fast pit stop. Bring it in, son. You got a lap and a half left of fuel. You got to stay the way you are. And you just got to go to neutral on your tyres. As Hughes is still in the pits. Elliot's up to 15th at the minute. So we're still in our objective. I need him out. Come on. No mistakes. Where is he coming out? And Hughes has come out in 17th position. I'll let him push the first lap out. See if he can get a bit of a gap. Beckerman's back on medium tyres. But we'll stick with the super softs because we got the 3-stopper. Right. Let's get you full overtake mode. Let's go. Let's burn the tyres. Let's burn the gearbox out. Who worries? Get it in. How's his gearbox looking, to be fair? Down to 43%. This race could be an absolute disaster. If we have to fix parts during the race, we could be an absolute disaster. So, lap 5. Elliot's going to be coming into the pits. He should make it. And he's down in 17th. He's not far behind Elliott, to be fair, considering he was in the pits for so long. There's not far between them, to be honest. And is Elliott going to be in the pits any minute? There's the start-finish straight, not far away. So 15th and 17th here up in the little icon. You can see they're only half a track apart. But obviously people still need to pit. So put you under that, put you on neutral now, let you calm it down a little. Elliott is coming into the pits this lap. I might speed this up a little, guys, because it's taking long, otherwise it's going to be a very, very long video. And he's now very low on fuel. Let's conserve our fuel. Conserve your fuel. You just made it to the pits and no more. Wow. That was close one with Elliott. We nearly run out of fuel. Wow, that was too close. So let's catch up again with Elliott, who now should be coming up towards the pit lane. Front jacks us up. But oh, there's a mistake in the front jack. Tires are done. He's filling up as Hughes is going to come past them. I can't see the table because he's in the pit. As Hughes is coming fast. Will he take Elliott? As Elliott is coming... No, Elliott's still in the pits. And Hughes is up to 13th now. Hughes is up to 13th. Front jack mistake. Elliott will not be happy. Ridiculous. That has just shot his race right up. Yes, I can see that. Doesn't help. He's down in 15th though, so he's come out still within our objective, which is great news for us. As we're on board with Hughes, who's defended off against Beckerman again. So he's stuck in with Beckerman. He's got New A in front of him. As Elliott drops down to 16th. Who took him? Oh, Pulcini, who's on medium tyres. But I've asked both my drivers to conserve the tyres and go on a medium on the engine, because our gearboxes are on the way out. 38%. I'm going to fix his gearbox. As Hughes is down to 13th. Both of them are going to have a gearbox fix. So we're going to get nothing out of this race, I would say. Because we're going to have to pit stop and have 2 gearbox fixes, which is going to delay us. Something shocking. That's why I put them on medium and conserve the fuel. I don't know what else to do. It's our first race, so we definitely got to improve our gearboxes. We'll have to probably build one after we build the engine. Get one engine built, get its reliability done, and then get both gearboxes reliability done first. Definitely have to. So we're going to times 12 it to speed it along a little for a couple of laps, because there's 9 laps remaining. We'll keep an eye here on these conditions. We might make it through to the end of the race with that. He'll be pitting in a lap's time. Can't believe we're going to go in for our second pit stop. So Hughes is in 14th. Elliott's down in 16th. As Hughes is defending against Puccini. And he just takes him like he was nothing. But that's because we're conserving fuel and our tyres, because our gearbox is on the way out. But we're still in our target zone. So the way we're still going, the target zone is looking good. He's got 3 laps of fuel left in his car, which is okay. That's fine. I might next time bring him in, put medium tyres on, full stint of fuel. There's 8 laps remaining. We get 6 laps out of it, so we could leave those medium tyres on for an extra lap. And means that it's only a stop for fuel. So at the end of this lap, he's going to be asked to come into the pits. Seven laps remaining. 7 laps. We'll get that out of those tyres, won't we? Yeah. Nope, 43. 6 laps remaining after the pit stop. Oh, we're gonna have to fix this, aren't we? He ain't gonna. That's just added 18 seconds to our pit stop. Well, it needs to be done, otherwise he's gonna crash out of the race. Well, that's just gonna shaft us over, innit? He's in the pits now. Third gear's on the way out. As Elliott goes past, we'll put him out on the same 8 to 10 laps, give him a full fill up. We're going to fix his gearbox. That's it, guys. 2 gearbox fixes. That's it. We are now out of this race. He's on his final lap. Yeah, 3rd gear. Yeah, that's fine. Just conserve it. You might as well. Just cruise it around for the last lap. Don't want you to crash. JQ's is down to 18th. He's being fixed now, as Elliott is now going to come around. We're going to finish 17th and 18th, I think, now. All because we've had to fix the gearboxes on both cars in our first race of the season. Which is not great, because I thought we would have got at least 5th, 16th, you know what I mean? But it's how it goes. It's the first race. We now know our gearbox is awful. It's something we got to work on. And then comes Elliott now, as Hughes is like way behind 17th. We've asked to go on board with Hughes. He's 6 laps remaining. He's got not enough really to he's got enough tire wear. He ain't got enough fuel. He's like a half a lap down on fuel. We may have to risk it. Yes, we know we're now off target. That 75,000 would have been much better. All I can hope is that we can go a bit longer than what we would normally. So there was no mistakes this time with Elliott. He's come out. How far is he behind Hughes? Not far behind Hughes. So we'll leave it. They're both on conserve and low fuel. Elliott has excess fuel. So I could push his fuel and bring him in for a fuel stop. So let's burn the fuel on your car, Hughes. Might as well. We'll bring him in 2 laps. At lap 13 we'll bring him in. Fill him up. Sorry guys, this is really, really fast. But otherwise the video is going to be like an hour long. And I'm sure none of you guys want to be watching this for an hour. And listen to me talk for a full hour. Which I know I wouldn't. The accent isn't that good, you know. So we're back on target now. But obviously we're going to come in 2 laps. And then we're going to be fine. So on lap 13 he's going to come in. We'll give him 2, maybe 3 laps worth of fuel. I know it's not great. But it's the only way he's going to do it. Because there's no way in hell he's going to make it any other way. So we're now going to go overtake and attack. Let's burn out the tires a little. Because at the end of the next lap, he's going to be coming in and he's up to 15th now. So 16th slowly catching him. Hughes would have been the man to get us the points. Let's bring him in. He's not going to need tires. He's just going to need fuel. So how many laps is left? 3 laps remaining. He's going to need... Let's give him 4 laps of fuel. Don't need anything else fixed. Just come in. Yeah, I don't care if I haven't changed the tires. Stuff it. He can live with it. No overtaking. There's been another crash. Norris is out. So the lowest we can finish is 16th and 17th. So we're going to meet our target no matter what. Because there's been a crash again. Norris is off the tracks. Black smoke everywhere. So, good news. Very good news for us. We will make our target for the first time this season. In the first race, thanks to 3 crashes. Otherwise... Oh, man. You got to push your tires a good bit. Attack your tires. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Right, I've asked him to do it. There we go. I've told him to push his tyres now. Didn't realise they were getting cold. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking at everything else. Let's get him in. Get Hughesy out. Come on, get him out. He's got excess fuel to burn. Let's get you into high. You got excess fuel. Yeah, you go for it, kid. You go for it. Burn it out. Burn it out. Both cars have got issues with brakes. Oh my word. Well, tough. You're going to have to live with your brakes. Everything's falling apart in the car. Look at it. I've asked you just to push your cars. Why not? We got excess fuel, excess tires. We've got 2 laps remaining. Just go for it. If you crash, you crash. The lowest we can finish is 16th. We've met our target. We've made 75 grand in the bank. We're in the plus in the green, which is what we want. The more green we have, the better. And I'm delighted to say that we've actually done it. We've actually made our achievement. Provided they make it to the end of the race with 1 lap remaining. We're 16th and 17th. We're not going to catch 15th. We're too far ahead. All because we fixed the gearbox. Final lap. There we go. Condition on the car is looking awful. Brakes are about to go on Hughes' car. Brakes are about to go on Elliott's car, as is his front wings. Oh well. 2 laps. We can survive 2 laps, I'm sure. Yeah, don't worry about the engine. It's down 27%. You're on your last lap, man. Relax. Hallelujah, we've done it. Provided he doesn't crash. Oh no, he's on low fuel. Right, low and conserve. Hughes might not even make it round the lap. Hughes might not make it. Or sorry, Elliott might not even make it. He's got a lap to go. He's got under a lap left. Oh no, what a mistake by me. He had excess fuel. I told him to push. Looks like Elliott could be going out of this race. He's on conserve. Will he make it round a lap? It says 0.34 a lap. I knew he's run out of fuel. We're not the only one. Harrison Newey has just run out of fuel. I've asked him now to back up. I'm going to slow him down to neutral. And medium. Newey managed to make it. Are we going to make it though? 0.16. I think Elliott's going to actually fail to make it. 0.5, 0.4, 3. It is just going to cross the finish line. Jake Hughes is low on fuel. That's fine. Will Elliott make it? Oh my word, 0.5 on fuel. We have got 16th and 17th. He's just made it and no more. Whew! That did suck. But at least we've done something. And Fizami has won the race with Schumacher in second, PK in third for the podium. But we have achieved what we set out to achieve today. And how do we move on? Can we move on? So there you have it, guys. We have achieved our first set of victory that we required, which was 16th and above. I didn't expect us to get any further than 16th or above on our first race in the season, which is great. We've made our first achievement. So as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by the saving. We achieved our first target, which is good. 75,000 in the bank. Round 1 of Tondela complete. Checking our cars. Hopefully we shouldn't have broke any rules. We haven't changed anything yet. We might have to with our engine. We might get a low risk one for the engine, which it could be a rule breaker, but no rules were broken. Surprise, surprise. Boom. There we have it. We got our first points of the series. 10, what's that, 9 points? 9 points. We made our sponsor objective by the skin of our teeth, thanks to the 3 crashes. Not worried about the car driver championship. More worried about the constructors. We're down in 10th where we're expected to finish. I'm hoping by the end of it we'll be up in about 6th. That's my aim for this season. So yes, we did alright. We made our chief a target. I'm happy at that. So that's the end of the first episode, guys. As you can see, welcome to Motorsport Manager. This is a new series coming on our channel. It's going to be this one, and then later on in the evening we're going to have create our own team. We're going to call it Big Al Sports World, because that's the name of my channel. We're going to do it in our colours of the sports channel, which is green and blue. And we're going to see if we can build a team from the bottom tier and go back up in the Formula 1. Very similar, but we're creating our own team as well. Own drivers, everything. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you don't want to miss any FM content or Motorsport Manager content or any of the other content I'm going to be bringing out very, very soon. Again, thanks very much for watching. Have a good one, guys. Bye.